technical analysis and the 4 key levels as to why we're gestating there. The other big thing, that's point number 2, that's a big problem for Bitcoin and crypto, is Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is nowhere to be seen, really, in truth. It's not behaving like the big boy. It stays sitting just above the 40% mark. Many people will say, well, there's some stables in that. Since the turmoil of the criminal fraud and thief that's now a rock star at FTX, SBF for Sabatier and Frankist, what you're seeing is actually it's not being treated as the safest haven. It's not being treated as the safest. Good day, Jamie. How are you? Drop us a quick message in the stream and tell us where you are, what your name is, who you're from, where you're at the moment as we stream this on Crypto Sniper. So what we're seeing at the moment is it's no longer seen as the safest haven. Stables are being seen as the safest haven. In fact, dominance is going up on stables as a result of this, and Bitcoin is floundering. The whole idea that it's the most liquid and the lowest volatility of the non-stable coins, it's just not being carried through in the Bitcoin dominance numbers really anymore. So there's real issues there for the god market of crypto, that's Bitcoin. The other thing that's been going on is the volatility has actually been very high, even for Bitcoin. You know, you've got to look at the fact that you're in and around 17K and we're at 69K. So this whole notion of pristine collateral, that Michael Saylor's narrative of pristine collateral, this is a highly speculative, high beta asset. It always has been. Hello from Egypt. Well done to Egypt. Hello from Nigeria, Texas, France. That's it. I love it. And Zimbabwe. God bless Zimbabwe. Beautiful country too. I'm hoping to ride there again next year. So yeah, welcome and thank you for the messages. Greetings from St. Petersburg, Russia. Now that's a beautiful city. I've heard amazing things. Been to Moscow, but not seen St. Petersburg. Snowflake going with that. People are feeling there's several other shoes to drop in terms of companies to go bust. So essentially we're sitting on tenterhooks. So this is point number 4. So we've dealt with quite a few things already, quite short form videos. So I'm trying to squeeze a lot of value in short time. Point number 4. Let's just recap what we've already said. Point number 2 was dominance. Point number 1 is that there's no real volume and momentum in between. Point number 3 is that the stable coins are getting the safe haven. The stable coins are deemed the safe haven, not Bitcoin. And the point I'm now going to be looking at is that people are actually leaving the market. People are sick and tired of being raped and they are leaving the market. So participants are going. So the people that are actually got stung with FTX, or the people that were in various cryptos and lost balances, they aren't moving into Bitcoin. They're exiting crypto. Hello, Sydney, Australia and Bosnia. China, also big troubles. The myth, the legend, the market sniper. I'm not sure about the legend or the myth, getting it wrong as much as anybody else, but enjoying life. Enjoying life, getting winter sunshine on my face. Feel it beating on my face. Get your vitamin D, keep strong, keep healthy. The FTX, yes, it is becoming old news, but the problem is, so point number 4 is that there's a latent feeling that there is further collapses still to do. In other words, you've had a pussy, massive gash wound that's gone septic, and you haven't finished cleaning this thing out, and you're already sewing it up again, only for it to turn into a big blistering cyst again and have to open it up again and clear it out. When you look at FTX's holdings, we're all sick of FTX fatigue. We know we got raped by the usual rapists. The point is, I've got good son here, right here, and I'm scared as shitless of Dubai and that whole part of the world. I think they'll arrest me for accusing all their leaders for being bone saw hackers, hackmen, for sawing up a man in the Turkish embassy, but maybe that's an unnecessary fear. There's going to be less places I'm going to be safe in this world. Anyway, so going back to the narrative, the FTX, while it's old news and people having fatigue of it, the full blowout and all the implications of all the places that it actually got impacted. Hamburg, yes, come on, what happened to our Germans there? They were supposed to do so well this year in the World Cup. Never mind, there's always 4 years time. Start playing rugby, big lads there. The Brockwurst, I want to see the Brockwurst front row coming out of Germany, out of Hamburg actually. That would be a good place for a rugby team. Anyway, back to crypto. We're getting a bit divergent here by theme as I catch your chats. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for hitting the likes. We appreciate it. Fool these bitches. Fool the satanic bloody control structures. Hit those bloody thumbs. Have them believing that we are the best, because deep down we think we are, in a parallel universe somewhere. We think we try to speak the most truth, tell people exactly what we really feel and see, regardless whether it's popular and is going to get high ratings. We need your help. 137 of you watching. So the other thing that's very concerning about Bitcoin is it's not that defensive. It hasn't held up. So the point I was describing, that was point number 4/5, is that FTX issues have not played fully out. Hola from Panama. Yes, God bless the Panama. God bless. So all the issues have not yet played out. We're just waiting for another cascade of bankruptcies. It seems like they're duct taping up a whole bunch. The Cotswolds. Yes, I remember Jeremy Clarkson was a bit from there. It's the leafy suburbs, very nice. Spreading love and truth. Well, let's see. So there's more downside. There's more risk. It's unfinished. I mean, just get all the filth out of this wound and sew it up once it's clean only. Don't keep trying to patch it up before you've finished cauterizing all the septicemia out of the system. And that's our problem. And until there's a proper gut rinsing cleanse. And then my number 5 that so many people are not thinking about is the macro, the grand macro. You've had the most benign environment. You've had 6 or 7 trillion pumped into a system. You've had everyone getting a job. You've got everybody working. You've got the wages going up. But then you get the inflation. You're having a debt market turn. You're going into 2023 where they're increasing rates into a contracting environment. So you're already in a recession. It's a technical recession. That's the criteria for a recession. You're actually already starting to see signs of major layoffs in the labor market. You are going into an unbelievable tightening environment where the effects that have already taken place on the macro, on tightening, are still to kick in further. That's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening. That's the environment you're going in. You're going to get an equity market crash. You're going to get a lot of risk off. You're going to get a housing market crash. How do you think your Bitcoin, that is doing so poorly at this moment and is still reeling from the contagion of the rest of the market, so many people sick and tired and exiting the market, is going to do? In an environment where we now go into a 30 or 40% crash on the stock market. So there's your 5 key points why Bitcoin and crypto is in deep trouble. Stables are proving the safe haven. People are exiting the market. Bitcoin dominance can't stay above 45%. It's always bouncing off the 40% and staying in the 40 to 40 range. In an environment where it's supposed to be defensive, it has shown incredibly high volatility as opposed to being pristine collateral. Its high beta makes it actually very much a roller coaster ride in an environment where serious money will not tolerate that level of volatility. So more downside to come as we pivot into a crash. Any rallies to be shorted is our primary bias. The 5 reasons you need to be worried about all of crypto and Bitcoin. And although stable coins are relatively stable, let me also warn, the counterparty risk season is coming, and the collapse is going to be bigger than you've ever seen before, in my opinion. This 2023 depression is going to see counterparty failure to such an extent that even banks and money, wherever you thought was safe, could be challenged. These are our concerns and risks for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. If you want to see how we're going to play with it, you want to get a couple of trades on, not with too big an accounts, brokers will fail. You're going to need to hit themarketsniper.com, book a call, have a chat, come and join us as to why, and see why we will be short a couple of cryptos, but why we will also have plenty of money outside the traditional system to ensure that we don't get cleaned out. Hey, Mr. O'Connor from Ireland, lovely to have the Irish. Loved going over to Ballsbridge, Dublin, when in a past life. Always had a good crack with the guys that we served, and they always treated you proper and pucker. God bless the Irish. Okay, guys, thanks very much for coming on. We will catch and do more of these updates, but if we keep them short, this is going to be it. You've got to jump on quick, enjoy it, hit the like, hit the share, fox everybody into thinking we rock stars, and we'll keep doing this. Thank you for helping us by doing exactly that, and we'll see you on the Market Snipe if you want to join, and if not, I just hope those 5 bullet points are really useful, and until they've gone away, you're not going to see the bull market you want to see in crypto for most things. There can be individual little runners in that, but that's like picking up 5 cent pieces in the fast lane of the Autobahn. You're going to get smashed by the Porsche Turbo at 300 miles an hour with your 5 cents in your pocket. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.